The community cried out for more to be done, and today the state government finally acted. Sweeping changes will be made across the youth justice system, including forcing repeat offenders to wear GPS trackers. The Assistant Commissioner given the task of overseeing teenage criminals and admits she's inherited one of the toughest jobs in policing.
Overall, juvenile offending is down 23% across Queensland, but 10% of young criminals, a hardcore of repeat offenders, are committing 48% of crimes.
Get on the ground! On the ground! Hands behind your back!
They're stealing cars, they're breaking into people's homes, they're robbing people. It's a bloody disgrace.
Recent tragedies have amplified calls for a tougher stance.
The community expects us to do more, and that is exactly what we will do.
Assistant Commissioner Cheryl Scanlon will lead a new youth crime task force. The former head of security and counter-terrorism has extensive experience, especially in the state's north.
I know the place very, very well. I know the child protection and the juvenile justice landscape very, very well. So I know how the system works and some of the challenges that we have.
I couldn't think of a better choice for someone to lead what is a complex but important issue.
The Assistant Commissioner will oversee a long list of new measures, including a 6-month trial of GPS tracking devices for 16 and 17-year-olds, changes that mean offenders must justify why they should get bail, including more emphasis on those who care for them at home, tougher frameworks for bail breaches, stronger anti-hoon laws, more metal detectors for police where weapon offences are rising, and an inquiry to determine if remote vehicle immobilisers could also play a part.
If we can stop a car driving dangerously in its tracks, you can prevent a lot of harm.
It wouldn't have stopped Christopher Hughes, accused of being behind the wheel of the car that collided with and killed Jennifer Board. Now charged with murder, police say he'd taken matters into his own hands, pursuing a stolen car. While he was in court, another teenager was arrested today, accused of robbing the home of the 22-year-old woman, another staggering symptom of deep-rooted problems in the region.
For some of them, they actually look forward to getting locked up and going to a youth detention centre.
Critics of the government's plan say the new steps fail to look at social factors related to juvenile offending.
That's why we're so keen to sit down with the government and talk about those evidence-based programs that will reduce the drivers of youth offending, not just locking them up.
The new measures are expected to be in place by the end of the month. Chris Campy for 10 News First.